All right, what's up, everybody? I wanted to go in here and make a video. I saw Deadpool 3 last night. Wanted to say, great movie, great, funny, all around, good movie, good laughs, good jokes, all around. And I made a video about it last night, but I was like, I didn't like it was long. I didn't want it to be super long. It was like 24 minutes of just like rambling on, and and I was like, that's a long. I don't want that long. I'll maybe I'll remake it. But I saw Deadpool 3. I don't want to give you spoilers. Great movie. If you've seen the first two, you'll like the third one. I think the third is by far the best compared. Like the first one's good because it was the first Deadpool with Ryan Reynolds. It was really good. The jokes were good. Everything was good. I don't think it was. God, was it rated R? Hold on, let me check. This last one was rated R. I don't know if that last Deadpool was actually rated R. The first one was rated R. Maybe it was. What? Alright, that was weird. I don't know if it's gonna show up on the video or not. Came out 2016. Dang. Okay, no, yeah, it was rated R. Alright, I was just curious. A good movie though. Regardless, I thought it was really good. If you've seen the first two, like you'll like it. It's a really good movie overall. I think the story now, if you don't remember, when the first one came out, it wasn't. I don't think Disney owned it yet. Now because it came out in 2016. But now since it's been bought by Disney, they talked about the whole like MCU and like like the multiverse and all that stuff. And I will say the jokes are funny because they were making fun of like the multiverse and how like no one likes it anymore, right? Because it's too much, right? It's just doing a lot that nobody really asked for. And I think a lot of people are tired of it just being like having to like watch a bunch of movies because it's in the multiverse. And I think plus the TV shows because not everybody wants to watch the TV shows because it feels like homework, right? Because you're having to watch all these TV shows plus the movies to put everything together. That's a lot. No one likes it. The movie poked fun at it, saying it's just a dead horse and they're just beating it still. I thought that was funny. Jokes and everything were really good. I don't think any of them were really. My brother thought some were cringy. I thought they were all fine for me, honestly. I thought all the jokes were really good. They were funny, and they hit the nail, or they hit the nail on the head there, and they were good. Storyline, like I said, was really good. They tied in all the multiverse stuff. To go back to that, they tied everything together really well. They talked about. I don't want to spoil it, but like so the multiverse does play a part in it and everything, um, and they talk about Loki because I think it's funny because I didn't watch Loki, but they mentioned like a part of like Loki's TV show that like hey it's from this season episode this. I thought that was funny because I think that made fun of how like you have to watch the TV shows now. Even though I think Loki was really good, Loki and there was the other one that was really good too. Daredevil. I think like Daredevil, Punisher. I think those are the only good like Marvel TV shows they made, in my opinion. I could be wrong. I mean, like I said, it's just my opinion. But I saw some clips online about people going to watch the movie and then getting mad at it because it's making fun of religion and then just like the jokes and stuff in general. And it's like I don't think I don't think people do their research or understand what Deadpool is, especially like in the comics. He's just this zany. I was combining words there. Zany, wacky character that just has the mark with the mouth that makes a ton of jokes and doesn't stop talking, and that's who he is. He makes all these dumb jokes and he just does not stop talking and they're crude and they may be mean or bad but they're funny and that's who Deadpool is. And I saw these two videos in particular. I don't want to show them. I don't want to post them because I don't want people going and messing with them. But one was a family and then they left with their kids because of just how bad the jokes were and how it was just really offensive to watch. And it's like, brother, you're going to a Deadpool movie. Here's a third one. Like, I don't know if you didn't watch the first two, but like the first two are the same as the third one. I don't know if they just and it's rated R. Like what? It's a rated R movie. It's not rated R because they use a swear word like once in the movie. No, it's rated R because there's a lot of cussing, a lot of swearing, a lot of bloodshed. The only thing it didn't have in it was like nudity. And I think the first one had nudity actually. I think the first one had like some slight nudity in it. Like I said, because it wasn't by Disney yet. But the third one didn't have any nudity. It was just a lot of language and a lot of blood. And they made a joke about that too because Disney said there's some things they couldn't do, and they made a joke about that in the movie. Like like they were saying like here's some stuff we can't say, and just making jokes about it. But other than that, it's like I don't know if people did their research, and it wasn't satire. It was a real video I looked up because it came across my feed on TikTok, and I was like what? Like it's it's such nonsense that people don't do their research for what they're going to watch. Like, it's Deadpool. It's a movie with just a lot of raunchy humor in it, and like I don't see how you could not know what you're going to see beforehand. Like, I don't know if they were like, oh, this looks like a good kid movie. It looks like a nice superhero. It must be like Captain America or Iron Man. And it's like, I don't know like what they were thinking. It just blows my mind. And then the second one where there are these two girls and they were in a car and they were saying how they were making fun of, like I said, it pokes at fun. I don't think it pokes at religion. It's a joke that Deadpool made saying he was Deadpool. He was Marvel Jesus. That was a joke because he was being picked to become a slight spoiler here. He was making a joke because he was being picked to go to the sacred timeline, the one that Captain America, Iron Man, all of them are in, that timeline, right? Because I would say this, Deadpool is in his own timeline. He was being asked to go to the other timeline where all the other heroes were to be a superhero, and he was like, we're picking you because you're a hero that could do great change. And he's like, I'm Deadpool Jesus, right? And that was the whole joke of it. That was it. And he uses that name a bit going forward, and that's all it was just a joke, saying he's the chosen one to go and save the world, and that's all it was. It was just a simple, funny joke. Like that's it, a small joke, and I don't know. People were just like super offended by it, I guess. But then again, it's like like the point I made earlier. It's like, do they not do their research? Like they make a bunch of stupid jokes, and it's like it's not even that bad. It's not like they were like spitting on the cross or burning crosses or something like that. No, it's just a simple joke. And I don't get, again, how they can go in here and be like, I'm not watching the movie ever again. I'm gonna boycott this. I want my money back. It was rude. It was bad. My kids had to listen to some of this stuff. I Jiminy Crickets. I'm gonna sue and get my money back and get it taken out of theaters. And it's like what? Like it's Deadpool. Like I don't know how you're not gonna do your due diligence, check what you're watching, and then go and sit there and be like, well, this is horrible. This is not good. I didn't pay good money to see this kind of humor and this kind of bloodshed and all, and making fun of religion. I don't like it. And it's like that's on you as the consumer. That's on you. You should know what you're paying for, what you're going to watch. Like, obviously these people didn't, especially like the one about the family. It's like, did you not watch the first two, right? And like the girls that were getting mad at making fun of Jesus Christ. And it's like, what do you expect? It's a movie. It's Deadpool. That's literally what his character is like. If you've read the comics, or at least have an overview of the comics, that's how he is. Like, literally, he's a zany, wacky character. He talks a lot. He has fun. He pokes fun at a bunch of other things. He makes fun of himself. He makes fun of other heroes. That's what he does. And I just thought it was. I saw these videos and I was like, man, this is some really, really bad takes. I was like, you should, everyone in the comments was like what? Like, how you gonna know about this? And to myself too, it's like, how do you not know what you're going to watch? Like, this is the third movie. Like, this is like this is going to watch Harry Potter, the very last one, and skipping all the other movies and not knowing what happens. It's like why? And it takes away. I thought, like I said, to me, the movie was great. Story was really, really well written in my opinion, because it tied everything in together really well. I think, like I said, if you kind of have to watch the first two to watch third, because it ties everything really well together, and the story I think is really good, and like I said, it does tie into the multiverse as well, because like I said, they're by Disney now, and they talk about that a bit. But like I said, don't don't go to a movie that you've never watched before, and that's rated R, and think, oh, it's not that bad. It's like, it's a rated R movie. Like, I went and saw what was it? Hangover. When it originally came out when I was in middle school, I went and watched that with my friend. And I didn't tell my parents. I said, yeah, I'm going to see a movie with my friend. And the parents were like, oh, is it cool? Like, his parents were cool. And my friend was really, really big into movies. And he was like, you need to watch Hangover? I was like, sure, yeah. And I knew what it was about, and he knew what it was about. My parents knew, but my parents knew I was going to watch a movie, and we went to go see The Hangover, and they didn't know. And we went and watched it. It was super funny. Like, I knew what I was going to watch, right? And my parents, I mean, they were cool with it. They didn't care. It was The Hangover. But there was obviously a lot of swearing. I think there was some nudity in it too. It was a funny movie. Like, I knew as a teenager, as a middle schooler, I was going to watch, right? And I just think it's funny that these people are like, oh, it's a bad movie. It's horrible. It's not what I paid for. It's really bad. And it's like, brother, you're watching the third movie here. You skipped two, I guess. You skipped two and went right to the third, the final movie. It's a trilogy, not a you know, not a, like a one movie standoff here. So I just thought it was funny. And when I saw those videos and clips, and I was like, what are they talking about? Like it's Deadpool. It's a really good movie that makes a lot of crude, humorous jokes. I was like, you're paying for what you get. I was like, I don't know what they were thinking. I just thought it was funny. I didn't want to put the videos in here because I didn't want anybody to like go and look them up and harass them, make fun of everything. I was just like, what? Like again, you're going to see a movie that's rated R, that makes a lot of bad jokes and a lot of violence in it, and yet you think it's gonna be all like Sugar Plum and fairies and My Little Pony. Like what? Like so I thought it was a good movie. I recommend you go see it if you've seen the first two and you like those kind of movies. See the third. It's really really good. I don't know if they're gonna make a fourth. They didn't really leave it like they were gonna make a fourth. I feel like this is probably the last one, and I think it was like a good one to end on. In my opinion, I think this is the best Marvel movie that's come out since Endgame. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like ones that came out since then. But I think it's been the best one. I know they made like I saw Black Panther. It was okay. I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like the story of it. It was not good. I saw Shang Chi. That was okay. That was good too. But I mean, since Endgame, it's been kind of downhill. This is kind of like I think, in my opinion, the best one they made since Endgame because it balanced. I didn't mention. I want to mention this too. Hugh Jackman in the movie did a really really good job in the movie, acting wise. Like Deadpool 3 did a good job combining seriousness and the comedy because he did some really good scenes that were pretty like heartfelt and intense at times, and it was really good. Hugh Jackman did a very very good job doing his iconic Wolverine. Like he played Wolverine like he played in Logan, like he played in X Men. He played his Wolverine. It was very good, and his acting was very good too as well in this. It was like I said, he did a really good job in some of the points, and I thought he did really well. And you'll probably be able to tell as well if you haven't seen the movie yet. He did a really good job. I just wanted to make a point on that because he did really good in it too. But with that being said, go see the movie if you've already seen the first two. If you haven't seen it, you're thinking about seeing it, just know there's a lot of violence. There's a lot of bad language in it. And if you're offended easily, don't go watch it. I'll just say that now. Don't go watch if you get offended easily because they make a lot of jokes like that. It's not for somebody who I guess hasn't watched the first two or thinks it's a funny PG comedy movie. It's not like that. It's a rated R for a reason. There's a lot of jokes in that you might not like, a lot of bloodshed you might not like. But like I said, it's a good movie to me. I recommend you go see it. I just thought I'd make a video about this. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about the movie. I thought it was good. I thought it was really funny. But yeah, other than that, have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.